Food means social connection. Food means extending the family experience beyond family of origin, creating families, creating networks with people that wind up making you feel so good because you broke bread with them, because you cooked something with them. And food is comfort for me. I mean, there's just one in a billion things that I might not like the taste of, but for the rest of it, I'm on board and I can't get ready to start eating. My name is Michael Orange. I'm a resident advocate for Lift Urban Portland. I've lived here for about 8.5 years, and for the first 3.5 of those years, I had nothing. I was living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, at a low-paying job. And I became physically disabled when too much heavy lifting eventually resulted in a couple of bulging discs in my lower back. And one day I couldn't walk. And about a day after that, I could also not stand. And then 6 months after my back surgery, I had a heart attack. And I think having the heart attack is what saved me from becoming homeless, because I was really getting myself prepared to live in a shelter. I eventually got a court hearing for my disability status, and then I finally had an income. Even if you get the maximum allowed, it never feels like enough. So getting a food box is a really big deal because it helps you make wiser choices, and it helps you hesitate before you haul off and overspend on something because you're afraid you need it. I live at the Rosslyn Apartments. We have about 15 people who receive food boxes in my building, and it's really, really important because sometimes the staples that will come in a food box will make all the difference in the world to one of us. Because I'm disabled and I don't work anymore, and because I'm low income, it means everything. We have cooking classes here that they call the Supper Club, and they're hosted by a wonderful chef named Natasha, and she teaches us how to cook things with the food we get in our food boxes.
It's incredibly important for me for Supper Club to be inclusive and to make recipes that folks can actually go home and make. I feel like something profound happens in every building I go into, and in every Supper Club session, I leave almost in tears because I feel so connected to everyone.
Having Supper Club from Lift Up is a really great thing because it gives us some exposure to new things and foods we've never thought we'd like before. Receiving a food box, it's not just about the food. Receiving a food box is social, it's therapeutic, it's healing, because a lot of us lack social connection. So that extra social connection we get when we interact with the volunteers from Lift Up, and it almost doesn't matter that there's food involved. The food is an excuse to make all this other stuff happen. And these folks around me, myself included, we need it because we're human. We need connection.